and get ready to top. Here is the guide, there is the drill. Steady, but not too fast, not too slow, just keep steady. We just began drilling on a 1/4 inch plate and we are about halfway in, so I have pulled it out and I'm going to lubricate it again and finish the job. Keep perpendicular to the surface. Now we're getting ready to do surface preparation. There is the fine sand disk and the coarse sand disk. You start with the coarse sand disk. You use the sand disk mandrel and the sand disk pilot. You put it in the hole and you start drilling. Always keep perpendicular to the surface. You are finished when you are 100% paint, rust, and scale removal. And then you move from the coarse disc to the fine disc and finish the job. Now I have the fine sanding disc and I want to leave the surface smooth. I want to dress it smooth. Always perpendicular to the surface and level. Now this is how it needs to look when you're done preparing the surface with the sanding disc. Now I'm getting ready to top. I have the guide, my top, and the lubricant. Lubricate the hole and the top. Repeat this in and out, easy and smoothly. In and out. When you find too much resistance, come back. Don't push it. Just take your time. In and out until it goes smooth and you go through the hole. If you do it right, you're not going to break the top. Okay, I have top using the guide. I have removed it. Now you're going to lubricate again in the hole. Remove the top guide. Lubricate the top. Use your left hand to hold the top perpendicular to the hole that you have top already using the guide. And very gently and slowly top again. In and out. If you notice any particles of steel, take it out, remove them, and repeat the process. Slowly but surely, in and out, until you get through without applying any additional force. Just do it gently. I have finished tapping, so I'm going to test that the bolt can be bolted on easily. Only 2 fingers. There we go. Nice and easy. Okay, all the way in. Now, and back out. And that's it. So you're good. Now I'm ready to grease it. Get the grease. Get it out. Put it there. Generous. Be generous. Now I'm ready to mount the sensor on the hole. So there is the sensor and there is a meter. Be sure to take a reading before you mount the sensor and after you mount it and torque it. Here I have the sensor. I have already put the bolt and I'm using a pre-torque wrench, or use the T-handle supplied by Kistler Sensors only. Don't use an Allen wrench. Use the one supplied by Kistler Sensors, or use a pre-torque wrench like this one. Now you keep the cable looking at gravity, nice and level. You will have an arrow actually at the bottom of the sensor. Make sure the arrow follows gravity. And just begin gently with 2 fingers the torquing process. Once you hit a stop, then you torque it. That's it. Using your pre-torque wrench, you torque it at 25 pound-inch, no more than 30 pound-inch. Or using your Kistler Sensor T-handle, you tie it with 2 fingers. Once you get a stop, you do a quarter type, and that's it. And then take a reading with your voltmeter and compare the readings between prior and post installation. Make sure that the offset is within the specified range from Kistler Sensors, and you're done.